h due to latitudes means the effect of height of earth at the height h. Then we have to consider the satellite. We have to consider the satellite or any body of mass small m which is at height h. Let capital M be the mass of earth and capital R be the radius of earth. We know that when that body is at the height h above the surface of earth, then the acceleration due to gravity which is acted on that body, but that body which is on the surface of earth, then acceleration due to gravity, that is c is equal to capital G capital M by r square, that is equations 1. But we know that the acceleration due to gravity at height h, that is g h is equal to g capital M upon r plus h bracket square, that is equation seconds. When that equation 2 which is divided by equation 1 means from equations 1 and 2 we get, that is gh by z is equal to, that is g capital M divided by r plus h bracket square upon gm upon r square. Then simplify it, that is gh by z is equal to g capital M upon r plus h bracket square into, that is r square by gm. Then gm get cancelled and remaining thing is gh by z is equal to r square by r plus h bracket square, or it is also written as, that is r by r plus h and whole brackets. That is the acceleration due to gravity. But these equations which is written as, that is gh by z is equal to, here r square upon r square taken as a common, that is 1 plus, that is h by r and brackets square. Then these equations, here r square get cancelled and gh by z is equal to, that is 1 plus h by r bracket raised to minus 2. From this equation, the RHS sides of this equation, which is simplified by the binomial theorem, that is g by gh by z is equal to 1 minus twice h by r plus the remaining terms, which is simplified by that binomial theorem, and that remaining terms, it is negligible, and gh by z is equal to 1 minus twice h by r, then gh is equal to g in bracket 1 minus twice h by r, and that is the acceleration due to gravity at height h in terms of the that latitudes, in terms of the that latitudes. We have to see that acceleration due to gravity below the depth d in terms of that latitudes. Then we have to know that the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth is, that is, small g is equal to g capital M divided by r square. That is the equation for the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth. We have to know that Earth is a solid sphere. Then the mass of the Earth is, that is capital M is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube into rho. That is equation 3. That is the mass of Earth. Then that small g is equal to capital G 4 by 3 pi r cube rho divides by r square. Here that r square and r square get cancelled and g is equal to, that is 4 by 3 g pi r rho divided by g is equal to 4 by 3 capital G pi r and rho. That is equation 3. Then previously we have to determine the acceleration due to gravity at the height h. But let us, we have to consider the Earth. Let us, we have to consider the Earth of center, suppose O. Let consider the point P, which is at the depth small d below the surface of Earth. Below the surface of Earth. Then the distance of the point P from the center of Earth is, that is, r minus d. Then we have to draw the imaginary sphere around the center O below the surface of Earth of radius r minus d. Then acceleration due to gravity below the surface of Earth at a point P is, that is G capital M upon R minus D bracket square. That is equation 4. That is equation 4. Again, mass of that imaginary sphere around the center O is, that is capital M dash is equal to capital M dash is equal to, that is 4 by 3 pi. R means, that is R minus D bracket Q into rho, that is equation 5. Then from equations 4 and 5 we get, that is small GD is equal to G 4 by 3 pi R minus D bracket Q rho divided by, that is R minus D bracket square. Here R minus D bracket square and this bracket square get cancelled, and remaining thing is, that is small GD is equal to, that is 4 by 3 Z pi R minus D into rho, that is equation 6. Then from equations, that is 3 and 6, from equations 3 and 6 we get, that is GD by Z is equal to 4 by 3 G pi R minus D into rho upon 4 by 3 G pi R into rho. Where 4 by 3 G pi get cancelled, rho gets cancelled, and remaining thing is, that is ZD by Z is equal to R minus D upon R. Then this equation is simplified, that is GD by D is equal to R by R minus D by R. Here R get cancelled, and ZD by Z is equal to 1 minus D by R. Then again, this equation is simplified for the ZD. Then ZD is equal to Z in bracket 1 minus D by R, and that is the required expressions for that acceleration due to gravity below the surface of Earth at a point P from the surface of Earth. From the equations, that is GH and ZD. GH and ZD means the acceleration due to gravity at H is, that is G H is equal to G in bracket 1 minus twice H by R, that is equation 1. But that acceleration due to gravity at the below the surface of Earth is that G is equal to G in bracket 1 minus d by r, that is equation 2. But GH is equal to GD. GH is equal to GD, that is equation 3. And from equations, that is 1, 2 and 3, we get that GH means, that is G in bracket 1 minus twice H by R, and value of GD is, that is G in bracket 1 minus d by r. Where small g get cancelled, and remaining thing is 1 minus twice H by r is equal to 1 minus d by r. Then that equations which is written in this way, that is 1 minus d by r is equal to 1 minus twice H by r, where that 1 which is shifted into the LHS or RHS, then it is get cancelled, and remaining thing is d by r is equal to minus twice H by r, minus minus get cancelled, r get cancelled, and d is equal to twice H. That is the relation in between that depth and height of that satellites, that is small d is equal to twice H. Similarly, in previous, we have to know the equation for the escape velocity on the surface of Earth is, that is VE is equal to under root twice G capital M by R on the surface of Earth. That is equation 1. But critical velocity on the surface of Earth is, that is G capital M by R. G capital M by R, that is equation 2. But equation 1 can be written in the simplified form, that is V is equal to under root 2 into under root, that is G capital M by R, that is equations 3. And from equations, that is 1, 2 and 3, we get that VE is equal to under root 2 into that VC. That is the relation in between escape velocity and critical velocity on the surface of the Earth. Then that is an escape velocity, but this equation which is simplified for the critical velocity, that is VC is equal to VE by root 2, and that VC is equal to 1 by root 2 into VE. That is and value of the escape velocity on the surface of the Earth. we have to see the that next article, that is Kepler's law of planetary motions. That scientist Kepler stated the three laws about the planetary motions. That three laws, that is Kepler's first law, then Kepler's second law, and Kepler's third law. That Kepler's first law, it is also known as a law of the elliptical orbits, and second law, which is also known as a law of the area, and Kepler's third law, which is also known as the law of the periods. In physics, again, that any law which is divided into the that three terms, that is statement of the laws, then explanation of the laws, and proof of the laws. That Kepler's first law or law of the elliptical orbits stated that each and every planet revolves in an elliptical orbit. Every planet revolves in an elliptical orbit around the sun, with the sun situated at one of the four C. That is the statement of that Kepler's first law or law of the elliptical orbits. This Kepler's again stated that second law, that is law of the area. When any planet which revolve in a planetary motions, or any planet which revolves around the earth, then this planet shift out the equal area in equal interval of time. That is a simple example to know that law of the area, or it shifts out the equal area in equal interval of time. The simple example of such shift out the equal area in equal interval of time means when we have to sitting in any vehicles, then speed of the vehicle is remains constant. Then that person which are sitting in that vehicle, then which feeling that shift out area in equal interval of time, shift out the area in equal interval of time. The speed of the vehicle is remains constant. The area which shift out above or in the back of that vehicle, it is remain same. Means that each planet which shift out the equal area in equal interval of time. Then that Kepler's third law stated that the square of period of the satellite is directly proportional to the cube of radius of that satellite. That is that t square directly proportional to r cube. That is the statement of that Kepler's third law.